Hey y'all. Yes, I'm in a parking lot. Just want to talk a little bit about growing your business. This is a relationship economy. And so when you're building a business, you should be out building relationships. It's not a matter of you just sitting on the phone and calling people. You should be at conferences, you should be on Zoom calls, you should be out shaking hands with people. It shouldn't be a matter of you cold calling every time you need something. You should have a Rolodex of people that you can call and, say, hey, I'm trying to learn XYZ, or I'm interested in attending this conference. What do you think about it? Just, you have to get out. You can't just, and I know it's easier said than done because we all have to work, but you have to balance the work with the networking because, again, it is a relationship economy and it is easier to call somebody to have them, oh, I thought that was a bug, sorry. It's easier to call somebody if you need something that you've already built a relationship with than to be in need and not have any centers of influence or any people that you can call on for anything because it's just not going to work. And this is what made me think about it. The last video that I did on grants. When I worked for Nationwide, I was responsible for events and sponsorships for 6 states. I did that for 5 years, 6 years. Well, yeah, 6 years. So I was responsible for all of the marketing for the entire region. And so people would call me. I was the person that wrote the checks for the sponsorships. Okay, so I was that person. So if you have an event that you're sponsoring and you wanted Nationwide to be a sponsor at your event, if I didn't know who you were and we didn't have a relationship, chances are I didn't open the email at all. Because again, you've not taken the time to court me, so to speak. And that's what people expect. And I'm just keeping it real. I'm telling you from the side, from somebody who has written checks, large checks. I had a multi-million-dollar budget. Relationships are everything. And so if I have a choice between sponsoring something for somebody I have a relationship with and sponsoring something for someone I don't know anything about, who I've never met before, you're not going to get it. And it's that simple. Because people work with people that they know for the most part, and then you're going to get whatever's left. And that's just the reality of it. And so that really kind of applies to anything. I mean, if you're interested in whatever it is, you need to be where the people are. If you're interested, let's just say you're interested in doing intermodal, then you need to start attending intermodal conferences. If you're interested in being a broker, then you need to be attending broker. Where are the brokers? Go to where the brokers are. If you're interested in transitioning from box trucks to rigs, go to where they are. Just all as any of it applies to trucking, whatever it is that you're trying to do. You need to be where those people are and start rubbing elbows and being around those people that can connect you to the people that you need to be connected to. You need to be involved in politics. You need to be visiting your congressmen when they're in session, because there are things that apply to trucking that we have voted these people in. When was the last time you went and spoke to your congressman? You can go to their office and talk to them, and you should be doing that. You should be going to their offices and speaking to them about things that affect your business because you voted them in. A lot of people don't do that. And so again, you're not a number. They're like, oh, hey, Miss Kim, how you doing? Yeah, because Miss Kim was here last session. So what are we doing? You see what I'm saying? And so when you build these relationships, you never know when you're going to need these people for anything. You don't know. You just don't know. And again, it's better to have these people and relationships with folk and before you need it, because when you need it is not the time, and you never know when you're going to need somebody. And so don't think that building a business is just building your business and going to work and coming home every day. It's not. You have to build relationships with people in your industry, whoever they are. It could be people on TikTok. Build a relationship, because I'm telling you, it will save your business in the long run. If let's just say you need I don't know, it could be a broker. You need a load, you're stuck somewhere or whatever, but you have a relationship, you can call them. It could be anything. Anything. There are different organizations that you can belong to, that you can network. There are free Zoom calls. The United States Black Chamber of Commerce and the United States Chamber of Commerce, there are always Zoom calls you can get on. Goldman Sachs has free Zoom calls. All these people have free Zoom calls that can help you build your business. So, something to think about. Don't just go to work and come home.